Hi, I'm Sally Rossiter. Welcome to the next segment of the energy management tip. This one is tip number 4. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about chakra management. We all know that we have 7 major chakras running from the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. And that running through these chakras is our central channel. This is a channel of energy which enters at the point of the crown and exits our body at the perineum. And our chakras are connected onto that central channel feeding light into each chakra. Now, what's relevant also to understand here is that each chakra has its own frequency or its own vibration. So, for example, the frequency at the root chakra is related more to our physical existence. It deals with tribal issues, areas linked to the group per se, and it governs our physical material existence. Whereas the energy at the third eye is completely different and deals with intuition, our higher mind, our higher consciousness, higher understanding, etc. So every chakra has their own vibration, their own frequency. And I mention this because when we are engaging with the world, going about our daily business and functioning as humans do, we are engaging with the energy of the environment also. So let's say, for example, we take the solar plexus chakra as the example. This governs our sense of self. And when our sense of self is strong, we could probably walk through a shopping mall and we would be fine. If our sense of self was a little diminished, we could walk through a shopping mall and feel deeply impacted by the energies and the vibrations around us. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that the chakra itself and the frequency it carries in that particular chakra will be impacted by the same type of vibration around it. So we're not going to, for example, pick up issues associated with, let's say, a lack of abundance and process that through our third eye. That is obviously going to impact the chakra associated with abundance, and that would be the root. So the thing to recognize is that we can't heal ourselves instantly and be absolutely perfect before we head to the shopping center or another crowded area. But what we can do is we can start to consciously manage our chakras. So when a chakra is wide open, really it is a little bit like a vacuum cleaner. It is absolutely extensive in its expression, and it is completely exposed to whatever is happening around it. And as a result, the tendency to be impacted through that chakra is quite significant. When a chakra is smaller and more reduced, it is more directed and concentrated in its expression, and the likelihood of that frequency causing or being impacted by external is quite reduced. Okay, so when we learn that we can expand and contract our chakras to manage the impacts around us and on us, we are learning how to work with our chakras consciously. Now, opening and closing a chakra has got nothing to do with the activation of the chakra. The activation is a completely different experience. But the opening of the chakra and expansion can be managed with our breathing and with our intention. The chakra opens and closes a little bit like the shutter on a camera. If you can imagine those layers or petals almost overlaying each other and then opening in a similar way. So if we wanted to open a chakra, we would visualize ourselves exhaling out of that chakra and imagine light flowing through it. By the same token, to reduce that chakra, we would simply inhale and the frequency would withdraw or minimize, and by the same token, the petals of the chakra move into closure and a smaller aperture. I hope I explained that well. It's an amazing tool to engage because it is going to make environments, places, etc. a lot more comfortable. So I hope that it is helpful to you, and I hope that you go there. Thanks very much and have a lovely day.